What is life like carrying a 220,000 mortgage? How does it feel when your income plummets out of nowhere? Hi everyone, I'm Ellie. I've been diagnosed with mild depression, and my doctor stressed I have to overhaul my lifestyle to keep my condition from worsening. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you are curious about my real daily life in a big city in China, hit subscribe. Your support is important to me and gives me the courage to rebuild my life. Typhoon is hitting again, bringing prolonged, widespread, and heavy downpours. As a result, barely any customers have come to my ice cream shop this whole week, leaving me with zero income. The gloomy weather mirrors my low mood. A sudden gust of fierce wind just picked up. Classic signs of typhoon day. The wind and rain rolled in out of nowhere all at once. It's crystal clear my shop business is totally ruined for today. My mortgage due date is creeping up fast, yet I'm completely helpless about it. I'm at a neighborhood supermarket right now. After lunch this afternoon, I'm heading to Westlake, a place where I don't feel weighed down by worries. I'm cooking braised chicken chunks in brown sauce. There are loads of mushroom varieties here, with prices varying widely from cheap to pricey. I'm just grabbing the most budget-friendly option. I wanted to buy half a chicken, but the vendor wouldn't allow it. He said I had to take the whole one. The price works out to roughly $1.70 per kilogram. Too much meat for me, so I'll pass and grab frozen chicken drumsticks instead. This checkout scale automatically calculates the price once you place items on it. I'll jot down the total cost of my groceries today right here. What do you guys think of this price? Stuff here at the supermarket costs a little more than at the wet market. This is the packet of braised chicken sauce mix. I picked up all the ingredients following the instructions on the package. These days, it's so easy to pick up a new skill. Even store-bought seasoning packets walk you through every single step on how to cook the dish. Alright, I'm getting started now. I have a friend who runs a steamed bone breakfast shop. He gets up at 3 a.m. every day to wash and chop vegetables and steam dough. A few years back, the profits were pretty good, so all that hard work really paid off. But over the last 2 or 3 years, his customer numbers have dropped by almost half, and his income has fallen a lot. We often talk about our lives and realize the shrinking earnings is a story many of us share. We've had to adjust how we live. If we still want to taste nice meals, cooking at home can cut costs by more than half. More and more people are choosing to cook at home, so they eat out at a restaurant less often. You can see lots of shops along the street have closed down. There just aren't enough customers. Their profits cannot cover their running costs, just like my ice cream shop. Still, my friend, he stayed pretty optimistic. Even though his income has been cut in half, he keeps a really cheerful attitude. Look, I just made 2 bowls of braised chicken noodle balls. Total cost is roughly $3.50. Enough for 2 people. At a restaurant, that same amount of money could only buy 1 single serving. My poodle can tell meal is done. This is a piece of art I made. When I feel like I've accomplished nothing in life, this is the only creation I've actually pulled off. I spent a whole hour cooking this meal, yet it got finished in just 5 minutes. My husband says it's not worth putting in so much time. I don't agree. What do you guys think? It's pouring heavily outside right now. I'm going to work out at home first, before heading to Westlake. Is my posture correct? Am I doing this right? This item isn't great for hot summer days. Your arms tend to sweat a lot, and you cannot wash these products every single day. Anyway, I'm heading out now. Now we arrived. The bad news is the rain just won't stop. Guess how old this tree is? The answer is it's 300 years old. Look, that's Westlake over in the corner. Let's walk over to the lake side and take a look. Look at the lake water. It's risen quite a bit. There are no guardrails along this stretch, so everyone has to be extra careful here. Don't drop your phones into the lake. Have you ever heard an old Chinese folk tales? Westlake is where the legend of the white snake unfolds. A white serpent spirit transformed into a beautiful woman, Bai Su Zhen. One rainy day by the lake, such as today, she met Xu Xian, a young man. They fell in love right here on these shores. Thanks to this ancient myth, lots of young people come here, hoping to wander around. Who knows, they might just meet their own Bai Su Zhen right on the broken bridge. This special romantic tie to Westlake has lived on from ancient times all the way to the present days. The legend is just a tale, but people's love for Westlake is very real. Even today, with the heavy typhoon driving rain pouring down, there are still plenty of visitors out sightseeing. What draws people here isn't only those beautiful old stories. It's also all these wonderfully scenic spots with their own special charm. Best of all, nearly every part of Westlake is free for everyone to enjoy. Of course, If you want to head over to the islands in the middle of the lake, that does cost money. The round-trip boat ticket runs about 11 and the ride takes roughly 30 minutes. But not today. All boat services are suspended because of the typhoon. Westlake is roughly 6 square kilometers, and going all the way around this lake is about 15 kilometers. Meanwhile, the entire Westlake scenic area covers 59 square kilometers. Due to time and the weather today, I only get to explore one little corner of it. You simply cannot see the whole Westlake in a single day. There are plenty of hotels near Westlake, priced at around $45. For accommodation, right beside this 5A level scenic spot, that's actually pretty reasonable. That's probably one reason why so many tourists come here. I'm not really hungry. Okay, to be honest, things here are way too pricey. Food inside tourist spots usually costs 2 or 3 times more than what you'd find at a regular supermarket. For example, this ice cream costs $3.50, but normally I sell $1 in my shop. Our trick to avoid going hungry: before entering the scenic area, about 100 meters away from Westlake, my dad picked up several really popular big steamed buns. They are meat-filled and cost just 35 cents each. There are more than 120 public restrooms across the entire Westlake scenic area. Most of them are open 24 hours a day, and all are free of charge.
No, cosa mia, no?
Misty Westlake feels so romantic. The film stretches far and wide. The air smells fresh with green plants. You can hear kids laughing all around. The pigeons and the little squirrels look totally carefree. Look, there's an autonomous patrol vehicle. It stopped as soon as it spotted me. I think it's waiting for me to move out of the way. Off it goes. We wandered along Westlake, stopping now and then, and before we knew it, 2 hours had flown by. We decided to look for a nearby restaurant to grab something to eat. This bowl of noodles would only cost me around $1 to make at home. Guess how much I paid here? $4 for this bowl, and another $4 for my dad. Do you think it's expensive? Tastes alright. Would you like to give it a try too? Thanks for watching my vlog. Don't forget to hit subscribe. you are supporting is very meaningful to me. See you next time.